Hey guys, it's time for some stand-up. I saw this next comic. I thought she was very funny. Asked her to come do a tight five for us. Please welcome Rachel Mack.
Hello. I am Rachel Mack. I lost my virginity when I was 25. And after it happened, I was like, could have waited longer. It was fine, not mind-blowing. And I still made mistakes as a 25-year-old grown woman. I had a man over to my apartment once, and I said, would you like a drink? And he said, Negatron. And I still f***ed him. What? After he said, if you ever got prego, would you get an abortee? And I was like, I'm gonna get one tonight, you know? Just in case. I am a middle school English teacher. Obviously, I guess. Thank you. A 7th grader once called me a Miss Frizzle. And that does check out. So, what are you gonna do? I teach in Beverly Hills, so the kids are all rich, but I do still like them. Most of them. But last year I had this 8th grader, let's call him Cooper Dreers. Because that's his name. And Cooper plagiarized his Morality in To Kill a Mockingbird essay. Yeah, if you use the word incandescent, I'm gonna figure it out. And so I had to call up his mom, and I was like, hey, Mrs. Dreers, Cooper plagiarized. I have to give him an F on this assignment. And she was like, oh, no, no, no. Cooper doesn't understand what plagiarism is. You can't punish him for that. And I was like, Mrs. Dreers, whether or not Cooper understands what plagiarism is, he plagiarized, it's cheating, and if you want him to succeed at this school, you're gonna have to give me $2,000. Thank you. And I paid off my car, hello. We also had drama in 7th grade. One day I had this beautiful lesson prepared on topic sentences, fun. But right before class started, I got an email from Rebecca's mom. And it was like, hey, Ms. M, just FYI, Rebecca had her bat mitzvah this weekend, and all of your students attended, and all of your male students went into the bathroom together, jacked themselves off, and then everywhere. Well, number one, that is insane. Number two, what am I supposed to do about it? I'm the English teacher. I wasn't even invited to this bat mitzvah, and I look Jewish as so thank you. So it hurt, but I'm a professional, so I will handle it. So I was like, okay, kids, no topic sentences today. I put all the girls in the hallway, and I sat all the boys down. And Trevor, he was like, Ms. M, you look disappointed. And I was like, well, yeah, Trevor, I am disappointed. And he's like, well, you shouldn't be, because it was just a game, and my juice went the furthest. And I was like, Trevor, it is farthest. Have I taught you nothing?
They're so dumb.
I hope you guys like that joke, because it is the joke that got me fired last year. Thank you. It's crazy that a grammar joke got me fired, because it's actually one of the more innocent things I've ever said about teaching on stage. And so for you guys, I've composed a list of things I've said about teaching that did not get me fired. Are we ready? Okay. All right, I once talked about a kid who got boners during Of Mice and Men and how I thought he should get bullied for that. Didn't get fired. I I once talked about how a kid's dog died, but her family owned a private jet, so I didn't care. I once talked about how I found this 8th grader named Harrison unbelievably attractive. But ultimately out of my league, don't worry, he's too hot. Oh yeah, and I once talked about how this group of 7th grade boys asked me what consent was. And I said, oh, consent, that's when you make sure a woman wants to have sex with you before you have sex, and then you make sure that she and if she doesn't that's not consent, and you will go to prison for it. Thank you.